What's going on, everybody? Today we are going over the top 3 ways to make profit in Pet Simulator 99. But as you can see, we got low-key nothing in our inventory. We got this untradeable Titanic and 17 million gems to our name. Let's go ahead and change that real quick. And here we are. We got 20 billion gems. We got some huge pets. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Before we get to the first method though, I'll be giving away this huge African wild dog right here to one lucky winner. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on your username in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm dropping a new Discord, so make sure you go join us in the link in the description. We'll be giving away huge pets a lot more often, and I'll also be giving away bigger prizes and doing events with y'all. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and join. The link will be in the description down below. And yeah, let's get into the first method. For the first method, this one will be the highest risk but highest reward. Yeah, so the first method will be actually this right here, the event. So usually around Monday, Tuesday, big games will drop the new update event, which usually is every 2 weeks though, because you know those part 2 updates usually are like don't have an event, or they are like the same as the previous one, so you won't be able to use it as well. But when your new event drops, you'll be able to read some of the things that come here, like tap to defeat enemies, chest bosses every 5 levels, which means chest. So with that being said, a lot of things such as corruption and chest breakers are skyrocketing in price right now. This was selling for $1 billion last week. Now it's selling for over 5 billion. And I went ahead, I could have done more, but I went ahead and bought it for 3.9 billion. So if I were to sell it right now, I would gain about 2 billion gems in profit almost. And same with Chestbreaker, you could bulk buy those because they're relatively common. So you could buy them for about 150 when it's not being used. But when it is being used, they should sell for about 500 million plus. And we can, matter of fact, go and check chest breakers. 430 million wrap, be up to 700 million, even beyond that, even possibly beyond $1 billion, but it'll be hard to sell. Yeah, 460 million right here. Well, yeah. So yeah, usually when this freshly drops, buying what you think is the meta. I'll usually post a preparation video as soon as this drops, which if you haven't checked it out already, go check it out. It's I gave some pretty good preparations, I'm not gonna lie. I think I was pretty right about it. And yeah, so getting what the meta items are can get you billions and billions of profit. But if it's an update that like you're wrong about, or like it ends up not being needed and you sit on it for too long, then you could lose a lot of value. So yeah, let's get into method 2 now. This one will be more like for like the people with more huge pets and like not really Titanics. So this method 2, is the infamous 1.1 billion wrap for 1 billion gems, which is actually a very good method if you are kind of low, you don't have a lot of wrap, you're low in value at the moment. A good way to do this is put them in boxes, see how much wrap you have, which I did this today. I'll go ahead and show you my trade history. 2 hours ago, 2 billion, total of 5 billion gems for about 5.5 billion wrap, which is a good deal because I could go around and say I'm buying for 1.2 billion for 1 billion and then resell it for 1.1 for 1 billion. So you're profiting 100 million in value. And yeah, I don't even know why I took a screenshot, but yeah, so that being said, go on Discord and say I'm buying 1.2 billion or 1.15 billion could work as well. Wrap for 100 billion of pure gems, and then you resell that for 1.1. And yeah, I did 1.15 when I sold mine, which was not the greatest deal, but you know, trying to get rid of a lot of huges, so I did end up profiting because most of them I actually hatched myself. So yeah, I ended up profiting at the end of the day. And yeah, this method can get you up into the higher values and being able to afford more Titanics. So yeah, let's get to the more richer side of trading. Now this method is pretty risky, not gonna lie. It ended up not really working well for me, I'm not gonna lie, but it could really work out for you depending on how the market is acting. Like right now, Titanics are deflating, so like sitting on pure gems right now is probably the way to go. So basically, what you got to do is you want to, if you go and check out in here, you want to see like, oh, this Titanic Bobcat or this Titanic Chestnut Chipmunk. You can see there's two values. 5.2 billion gems with a diamond next to it, that is wrapped, and then below it it's like space, that's cosmic values, and that is what people really end up going off of for values. 5.15 would be pretty much the normal value, and basically you want to buy it for about 150 to 200 million under cosmic values. So for this one, you'd want to buy it for 4.95 billion gems or 5 billion gems straight, and then you want to resell it for 5 point, like fair, so 5.15 or 5.1, and you want to continue that process and pretty much get all the way up to a gargantuan. That's a lot of what my people that I know who have gargantuans, that's what they do to get their value, which does work, but it also can go wrong because it is a lot of value you're playing with. So yeah, doing that, I mean, I tried it. I could go ahead and check. Here you can see I ended up probably losing value, but not much. But you can see I profited a little bit here, and then I lost a little bit on the pumpkin cats or pumpkin dogs because they were dropping in value. So yeah, I ended up losing a little bit of value there, but it's okay because if it deflates enough and I buy them really low, and then they inflate again and they come back and they'll be really high, I'll be profiting billions of gems. So knowing how the market fluctuates is really helpful at the end of the day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If I missed any methods, please let me know, because I'm not, don't take my word with like a grain of salt, because I'm not the greatest trader, not gonna lie. I never am, never was, but I do take advice from some of the people I know who are pretty good at trading. So yeah, go ahead and like, subscribe, please. That means a lot. And I just want to say, I say it every video, but the comments I've been getting recently were like, melt my heart, not gonna lie. Like it just makes me want to produce so much more content, because it's like so many people are commenting and liking, and it genuinely makes me happy. So like, I just want to let you know I appreciate that, and I don't take that for granted at all. And yeah, make sure to go ahead and join my Discord, because I'm gonna be doing some giveaways and events coming soon once I get a little bit more members. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. See you on the next one, and good luck on the update. See ya.